The next book I'm illustrating is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I will be starting with the cover. I already had a design in mind when I started the sketches. I just wanted to see if it would work in little version before I started it. I knew I wanted Harry in the middle and that I wanted to illustrate the part in the story where he's at the chamber. I just tried to map out the placement of the arms and also if the face was looking at us or if it was looking down. I came up with different designs for the sword. I drew some with lion motifs on it, but I went with the one without a lion. The main thing for the sword is that it's silver and that it has rubies on it. The drawing is done on mixed media paper. I am using egg tempera for this painting. I start with adding some blue-green all over the shadows. In the composition, I added some feathers floating around. They are from Dumbledore's phoenix that comes to help Harry against the basilisk. And in the back, I will add part of the body of the basilisk. I made the sword big because in this book Harry is supposed to be about 12 years old. I wanted him to look small, like a 12-year-old kid, and making the sword bigger I thought would help convey that. In my mind, when I read the book, Godric Gryffindor's sword is a two-handed sword. In that case, it should look even bigger when a kid is holding it, right? I left the upper part of the paper empty because I am planning on adding the title of the book over there. I will add it in the end using Clip Studio Paint. That way I can move it around and change the position of the letters without damaging the actual painting. Like in the book cover I did for the first book, I left most of the background white, but maybe it was too much. I like the look of leaving all the negative space, but I don't know if it is a good look for a cover. Anyway, I'm already committed to it, so I just need to finish it. The Chamber of Secrets is one of my favorite Harry Potter books. It was actually the first I ever read when I was a kid. I remember as a kid reading the part where everyone is afraid of Harry because he can talk to snakes, and how that's supposed to be a trait linked to Wizards of the Dark Arts. And I remember thinking like, no way, I would love to talk to snakes. I loved snakes. I always wanted one as a pet. I have a lot of good memories from this book, so it makes me very happy to start this set. I just hope that I can do the book justice with my paintings. In this illustration, I really enjoyed painting the body of the snake. It's fun to do the scales by dabbing the color on. I'm also happy with the way Harry's face turned out, especially because I find it so hard to paint faces of this size. I think simplifying some of the features helped. Here we have the finished version. I will add the text on digital.